On today's episode, we take a look at bowling, the Heart Screening event, the future lives of seniors, and men's volleyball.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Chloe Lavelle.
And I'm Dustin Menkachum.
We have a good episode planned for you today, but before we get started, here are some quick announcements.
Thanks, Chloe. Juniors, make sure your Chromebooks are charged for the SAT that is taking place on Wednesday, March 1st. Check Student Square for room assignments. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Luke. Bowling is right up Junior Alexis Jones' alley.
Alexis won the Indiana High School Individual Bowling Championship.
Reporter Regina Holguin sat down with Alexis to discuss this win further.
BNN talked to a member of the North bowling team to reach out to new players.
Hi, my name's Emily Torres and I'm a junior. I've been doing bowling not that long. I just started this year. It's been going pretty great. I've learned a lot of new things and it's just, overall it's great. The thing I like about bowling is the environment. All the girls on the team, they're really supportive and it's just really great. We're, I guess, kind of like a family, like any other sport. You know, you grow close to your teammates and it's just, we have such a great bond. I've made a couple of friends. I didn't know a couple of the girls at first, but after every practice and every game on Saturdays, I just got to know them closer and we became really close friends. Yes, I have learned a lot, in bowling. Mostly, you have to have your own stance and, the way you throw your ball depends on how you let go of it, and I didn't know that. So there's straight balls, curved balls, and I just had no clue. For warming up or stretching, we usually just do basic toe touches, arm stretches, stuff like that. So, when we go up to bowl, we don't pull anything. Our schedule overall, it's basically just practices every Thursday at the bowling center, and then Saturday in the morning is when we have our competitions. My own personal records are probably to get somewhere within the hundreds because a lot of people can't break 100. And it's really great because especially since we're on a team, we all have to play our part in getting overall a big score so that we can advance. Some challenges I came across, it was mostly during the last couple of games we had where my ball, because I usually have a curve ball, so when I would throw it, it would go straight, and it's not good because usually with my curve ball, it goes all the way to the side and then towards the center. And so I really had to I had to try to figure out how to get that curve ball back instead of a straight ball. Next year, my plans are, to do bowling and just a lot more. I would definitely recommend other people to participate. It's really fun, and I mean, it's bowling, who doesn't love bowling? It's really great. We travel a lot to different parts of Indiana, and we're friends with some of the other teams, and it's really great. The reason I chose bowling was because it worked out better with my schedule, and I did track last year, and it was a constant thing. And for bowling, it's there's just one day set, and it works out better with schedules, and it's bowling. It's really fun, and it's not necessarily hard, but it's not also easy. I didn't know about bowling last year, honestly, so to get it out there, it's great because especially this year we got a lot more recognition than other years, and especially now since we're not technically a sport, we're a club, but for other people to join in, it's really great.
This has been Regina reporting for BNN.
Thanks, Regina. It's important to stay on top of your health, especially heart health.
Zach Horn and Luke Security's senior project focuses on this and are hosting a heart screening clinic for students.
Reporters Jaden Zoltan and Daniel Simon sat down with Stacy Horn, the biomedical teacher, to discuss this more.
This is the BNN, and we talked to Mrs. Horn about the upcoming EKG opportunity for students on Monday the 27th.
My name is Mrs. Horn. I teach in the biomedical science program. I teach several of the biomed classes and medical terminology. So we are hosting a cardiac screening event on Monday the 27th. It's all day event, and we're teaming up with two foundations from Northern Indiana, Play for Jake Foundation and the Zach Mago Foundation, where we are going to bring cardiac screenings to all students at Columbus North and Columbus East High Schools. Okay, so the heart screenings are more than just an EKG. Students are going to get an EKG, but they're also going to get a limited echocardiogram, which really detects the structure and the function of the heart. And sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 killer of student athletes and the #1 killer of students on a high school campus. So it's very important to get screenings because that's the only way that we can cure this. It saves lives. 1 in 300 youth have undetected heart condition, and it's recommended that students get screened once every 2 years because as you grow and change, your heart grows and changes as well. And so it can prevent a major event from happening because you have been screened and caught it early enough. And that's what we're hoping, that we can screen as many kids as we can. So the appointments are about 15 to 20 minutes long. Students will come in, get their height, weight, and some medical history questions taken at the beginning, and then they'll go back, have an EKG, which we have students that actually have been trained as EKG technicians. So they'll get the EKG, which is a picture of kind of like the heart's rhythm, and then they'll move into the echocardiogram tent, where the echocardiologist will perform an ultrasound of the heart, where they'll be able to see the function of the heart. And then that'll be sent off to the cardiologist to read the results. Well, this is really important because, like I said, it's the #1 killer of student athletes and of student deaths on a high school campus. So I think that kind of speaks for itself. Like I said, 1 in 300 students have an undetected heart defect that we could catch from these. And if we only catch one, that's one life that we've saved.
This has been Daniel Simon and Jaden Zoltan reporting for BNN.
Thanks, Daniel and Jaden.
The school year is coming to a close, which means seniors are deciding what steps to take after graduation.
Reporters Aaliyah Hill and Erica Smith sat down with seniors to discuss these exciting steps.
BNN talked to some students about attending colleges.
My name's Claire Buger and I'm a senior. My senior year has gone pretty well. It was kind of stressful at first with college applications and everything, but now it's going smoother. I want to go to IU. Yes, I applied to IU and I got in, so I did my acceptance and everything for it. I'm going for recreational therapy. I have quite a few people that I know of that are going to IU, but not like going because I was going there. I really liked the campus and I liked the majors that they offered. And I like kind of the other extracurricular activities like the Little 5 bike race and stuff. I think that college will be different from high school, mostly because there's a lot more freedom with it and you really have to depend on yourself and rely on yourself to get to classes and know your schedule and everything. I feel pretty excited right now, but I think that when the time comes closer to go to college, I'll feel more nervous. I would recommend to juniors to fill out your college applications early and get it in by the early action deadline, and just try not to stress too much with everything, and also try to get your senior project done earlier rather than later. I don't think that I'll change my major, but I might add a minor to it, like kinesiology or psychology. I'm going for my bachelor's degree, which is 4 years, but I might go and get my doctorate for occupational therapy, so that would be an additional 3 years. I qualified, I got a few scholarships from IU, and then I'm still applying to some. I'm waiting to hear back.
This has been Aaliyah and Erica reporting for BNN.
Thanks, guys.
The men's volleyball season is going to start soon.
If you are interested, you can attend the call-out meeting and talk to Coach for more information.
Reporters Dana Gutierrez and Brian Alvarez sat down with students to talk about their upcoming season.
This week, BNN sat down with members of the men's volleyball team to talk about the upcoming season.
Ramsey. I'm a junior, and I play volleyball for Columbus North Men's High School.
My name is Emmanuel Rubio. I'm a junior at Columbus South, and I'm playing for the North volleyball team.
So for the 2023 season, I'm really looking forward to the games, the practices too, because they're really fun, and just getting better team spirit and bond going. I've been playing volleyball for 2 years. We just started a club a couple years ago, but since then it's been kind of cool and fun.
I see a lot of potential in our team. We've got a lot of good players, so that'll be one thing I'm really looking for, and two, just to go out there and have fun.
The tryouts is over the course of 2 days. Basically the first day is much of passing, serving, hitting, and the second day is like, I think games, little scrimmages, just kind of playing around, seeing what you're good at, how good you are at it, and how well you can play any position. Personally, I think volleyball is really good for people who want to get into a sport but aren't like super committed to playing a sport.
Like last year, I'd say just spread the word. It's all about fun. The game really isn't hard. I've learned a lot in the span time of a year. I think just going out there and having fun is probably the best part of it. But
I think it's really cool that we got a bunch of new kids this year. I'm really excited to have them come and show up, and I hope there's going to be more kids next year as well.
One, talking to people, like getting to meet new people, I think that's one really big thing, and that's what I've done playing volleyball. So.
Ryan Alvarez and Danny Gutierrez reporting.
Thanks, Danny and Brian. That's it for this week's news show. Once again, I'm Chloe Lavelle.
And I'm Dashna Venkatachalam.